You ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right, I'm Harold.
And you can just look at me. Sorry.
Pardon?
And you can just look at me and pretend like the camera's not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm Harold Hartzler, and I'm the grandpa of the Hartzler Family Dairy. Well, when I started farming in the early 50s, I wanted to have the best looking crops around. And I used a lot of fertilizer, a lot of herbicide, insecticide, and the crops were good. I had no problem with that, but the ground was getting hard. Couldn't hardly plow it and work it, but that wasn't the problem. It was cows were sick. I had all kinds of problems with the cows. They had milk fever, and we had, when they'd come fresh, had to get the vet out, give them calcium and retained placentas and sick calves, and oh, geez, something all the time. Whenever a cow would come fresh, I'd take the calf over to the vet, and he'd give it shots and send pills along back, and 2-3 weeks that calf was dead. And I said something to him one time. I said, "Isn't your medicine any good anymore?" Well, he said, "You better look what you're doing in the field." And I got to thinking one day, you know, when you're on the tractor out there all day, you got a lot of time to think. And I thinking back how it used to be and how nice the ground worked. And so I was plowing one day, and I got off the tractor and walked back to see how many earthworms I could find, and I walked maybe 200 feet, found one. Well, back in the early 30s, you could walk 15 feet and find a handful. Well, I said, there's something the matter here, and I began to look and study and think, and I found out that 98% of what it takes to grow a crop comes from air, water, and sunshine, and that's all free. So that's the way we farm now. We let nature take its course out there in the field, and it's working. And we got good crops, and it's a blessing to go out there and look at the cattle. They're nice and healthy and shiny skins, and like they should be, and healthy calves. And so 1991, the cows were healthy, milking good. We had good crops, and the boys said, let's bottle our own milk. Well, that's pretty much of the story.
And there you go.